I'm a second house Venus, so yeah, I understand that Taurus energy. You like them snacks. You like to have your comfort zone. Um, you
Like
love your
home.
family, home, body. Yeah, that type energy.
And when someone makes you angry,
Yeah, you go off. The
takes you a
horns
while
pop
to get
off.
angry, but once you get there,
Yeah. Oh, you remember that, huh?
ain't no turning back. Halarice, do you know your moon sign? Have you ever looked at your birth chart? I'm trying to remember. I need to memorize.
I might as well keep this. I'll keep my book. So, which energy did you want to really pinpoint on? Was that just all the energies, or what? No, because all hell breaks loose. yeah. No, you would like it. You would really like it if you look this joint up. Cosmic Jazzy was popping with you. Yes, we talking about it. I appreciate that host going in with the astrology. We're just telling Halarice, you would really like if you looked up your chart, because it helps out. It helps out a lot, like on how you think. It's the blueprint of your mind. So you can be thinking about something or something that can be making you angry when you don't know why, and when you look into your chart, you can see it clearly. Yeah, you can see it clearly. You can go to tarot.com. They're gonna ask for some information, your birthday, your birthplace, and your birth time, and you just put it in, and it'll bring everything up. It's a free one, and I would recommend paying the $20 so you can get the full one, so you can really understand your whole blueprint of your mind. So yeah, okay, yeah, you got the link. I ain't even say, damn, you good. That was fast.
On point.
Okay, so I know Cosmic Jazzy. I know she got her chart. Definitely wanted to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, and it's a real big deal on knowing yourself. A lot of people, we don't know ourselves, and we everybody's brain is a little scattered now. There's a lot going on, and Purple Kiss was popping with you.
Hi, Purple Kisses.
Let me know if y'all can hear Wifey's mic too.
Yeah, Purple Kisses, I forgot the question you asked earlier, so if you remember, can you drop it in the chat? So when we say like you need to learn yourself, we're talking about your birth chart, a breakdown of all your aspects, which show your angels and your demons, which is your challenges, and then places where you really thrive. So it's a lot deeper than just knowing, what you don't like and what you like at a surface level. It's going to the root.
Yeah,
you can figure out why you had certain traumas. You can figure out a lot, and it really, really, really is important.
She said loud and clear on your mic. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cosmic Jazzy, hello fam. Birth chart has been so interesting. Yes. Have you been going like really deep into it? Purple Kisses said yes. I could hear y'all. Okay, cool. Yeah. I wanted to find a really good topic tonight, because I know last week we talked about the aspects, and my mind is a little fuzzy right now because I'm a little fatigued. But yeah, we got to talk about this because it's so important on knowing ourselves, and because we get to a point in our chart where it can be a challenge for us, and the challenge comes out physically in people around you. And when you look through your astrology, your birth chart, you can understand it more better, and then you can see what exactly will bother you in that situation or any situation that comes up. And because we all go through shit, so it's like the reason we go through shit is because we playing this story out of life, and the blueprint of astrology of your mind will show you more clearly. That's why it's so important to get your birth chart. It's really important to get it. Go to tarot.com. You get a free joint, or you can get the $20 joint. I definitely recommend the $20 joint. I study astrology. Me and wifey, we study astrology every day because it helps so much. And the way it helps us, we want to put the help out to people that really want to learn about it. I mean, if you don't, it's cool. I mean, we just want to put out what we know so it can work out. You know what I mean? Because it does work. It really works.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to talk about.
Thank you, Cosmic Jazzy.
There's so much to talk about. Okay.
I know what I want to talk about.
I had purple because I said I had asked, are two fire signs compatible? Oh, okay. Cosmic Jazzy said gives me clarity on strengths and what to call on when I'm struggling. Facts. That's the whole thing right there. Boom, 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 boom. Well, go. You got something you said you wanted to go into?
Well, first, Purple Kisses asked if two fire signs are compatible, and the short answer would be yes. However, you have to look at the whole entire birth chart to really be able to understand the connection of your makeup, your blueprint, and their blueprint put together. So that's really what's going to determine whether or not you have compatibility, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and you definitely want to look into the Mars, your Mars and your Venus. The women are for the Mars and the fellas are for the Venus. So it's like you kind of put those two together, and you can kind of see how compatible you can be. But it's really through the whole chart, and especially the aspects on and understanding your aspects really clear. Cosmic J says gives. Oh, I read that one already. Okay.
You look so far away.
I look far away.
Like there's this big gap.
Oh, you want to
You're
get
not touching me.
Oh my God. You on me over there? Come on. Right,
so it's Scorpio season.
Scorpio.
So
Okay, let's do it.
We should talk about some type of Scorpio stuff. And
okay, I like that.
I mean, what I read last night with my Mars conjunct Pluto. Wait, what's Mars ruled by?
Mars is ruled by.
See?
Go. Let's go to it.
I know it. It's in
say.
there. It's in there. It's in there. Mars.
Let me see, because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't remember. Pluto's ruled by Scorpio, the planet
Mars
of transformation.
Is ruled by Aries. So yeah,
Aries.
Boom. Here we go. Purple Kisses. We right on that.
Oh,
So
that
yeah,
makes more sense.
Aries is ruled by Mars. Cardinal fire. It's a cardinal sign. It's a fire sign, masculine sign. Birth dates March 21st and between March 21st and April 19th. Energetic, impulsive, quick-tempered, and having leadership ability. Yes, they're very really good leaders. The Aries are really good leaders. They have that leadership ability. Come on, baby, you stay asleep before a good old hour, baby. So yeah, that fire energy. Yeah, that's how that goes together. So, boom.
I put it in the command.
Oh, okay. So you say you want to talk about Scorpio energy. So boom.
Yeah.
So what part of the Scorpio energy you want to talk about? So I definitely wanted to get up on that.
I really like Scorpio energy.
I like it too. It's really challenging in this.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it so much.
It helps you grow a lot. That's why I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people like Scorpio that energy, because it's transformation energy, so it helps you grow. It's really good energy. It's good energy, and like everybody has negative energy and positive energy. You definitely always want to look at the positive energy in every chart, and every zodiac, because it helps. It helps so much. Cosmic Jazzy said I have a Scorpio in my 4th house, and I'm in love with a man as a Scorpio. Okay, he's a Scorpio too. Do you know his moon? Scorpio's sun. Oh, Scorpio sun. Okay, I'm sorry.
What you say you have Scorpio in the 4th house? What planet is under your Scorpio in the 4th house?
Yeah, I want to know what planet. See how that can be compatible. It's a Scorpio sun, so Scorpio, the 4th house. That's a lot of water. Scorpio in my 4th house. Uranus. Okay, I don't know the rest of the chart. Okay, that would be cool to get his joint so you can understand how y'all energy combined. We have a synastry together, me and wifey, and that it helps out so much. It helps out because it's putting both of your energies together, and it's basically showing how both of y'all energies working through the sun, the moon, the Mercury, Venus, Mars. It shows you how to work. And I'm on Jupiter now, and if you follow me on YouTube, it's in the bio. I'm on Jupiter now, so Jupiter is like it's a really good It's a really good series I'm working on. So right now I'm on Jupiter and Gemini. So yeah, Jupiter is a really good energy that basically Jupiter shows you how your luck goes, your good fortune, your travel, your assessing,
Expansion has to do with children.
expansion, your values, teaching style, and one's connection to source. So yeah, Jupiter, that's the one I'm working on. So y'all can check that joint out too. It's on your YouTube. It's on YouTube now. So yeah, I'm working on that one. But yeah, you said Scorpio. I want to go back on that Scorpio energy. What part was that?
So first of all, Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So fixed means that it's stuck. Like you can't move it. So that's one of the things that a lot of people don't know with that Scorpio energy. And because it is a transformative energy, that's why a lot of people don't like Scorpios, because
they won't budge.
They can even subconsciously pick at the part of you that needs to be transformed. So sometimes it may appear that they're like trying to be rude or they're trying to make fun of you or whatever, but really that's what their energy is to do, is to pull something out of you to help you transform yourself. And
you said pick. What type of pick? What's the perspective of pick?
So like if they see something in you that needs to be adjusted and they point it out, a person can perceive that as, oh, you're picking at me.
Okay.
Instead of, okay, you see this in me and you see that this may need attention. It's like, why are you picking on me? I actually grew up with a lot of Scorpios and I didn't even know it until last year. I have a friend that has 5 kids energy. And she and
5 kids?
Yeah. Okay. She and I want to say 4, either 3 or 4 of her kids are Scorpios.
Oh.
And I used to be around them all the time, especially her. And so I experienced that energy. And there's been other Scorpios in my life too, but I don't know. I feel like I've attracted a lot of Scorpio energy.
Yeah, I definitely attracted a lot of Scorpios. I was married to one for 15 years. Yeah, that was a transformation energy because I was trying to change the Scorpio energy. And that was backfiring because it was supposed to be changing me and I didn't see it. So that was a good transformation, I'll say. Cosmic Jazzy say, I'm surrounded by Scorpios. Yes. When you're surrounded by a certain zodiac, that means you have to learn from that. You have to learn from that energy. And if you really sit and look at it, oh man, it comes out to be really like clear. It helps a lot when you're not being like, I want to say irrational, but when you're not being stubborn and you're not looking at it from just one way, you looking at it from both ways. When you look at it from everything from both ways, you can see it clearly. Because if you only look at things from one perspective, you really get stuck. You get stuck, and you don't want to do that because it gets really frustrating. It gets super frustrating. Cosmic Jen said, "Keep it real."
Yes, all day. So it's Scorpio season right now, and this is a time where I personally feel like I like this part of the year because it's like the weather is like perfect and people are just happier, it seems like, because it's not so hot. And I feel like, do you feel that way? Like, because it's like going into fall.
Well, it is. I think it is autumn now. Fall.
Well, yeah, it is fall.
So I guess because the weather changing, that energy changes with it. But yeah, because Scorpio is about to transform a lot of this season is about to really transform a lot of things, a lot of people, and it's going to be a really big shift in the world. And all you got to do is keep paying attention to what's going on because everything's changing already. So this season is really going to change a lot of people. So especially if anything is retrograded. I don't know if any retrograde is coming up.
Yeah, Uranus. I want to say Uranus and Neptune. Everything else is direct. But let me double check that.
So I got I'm not doing Uranus yet, but I'm on Jupiter. So yeah, but Scorpio energy for me, I'm a Scorpio ascendant. Scorpio ascendant means I look like a Scorpio. My outside, I can be a Scorpio to people. They look at me as Scorpio, and it's really intense energy because a lot of people look at me a certain way. And it's like I'm a catalyst to certain people, and they look at me as a like evil. They look at me like I'm up to something because Scorpio energy can be sneaky. They look at me as like freaky, super freaky, and all that, and it's their perspective because that's the ascended Scorpio coming out, and that Scorpio energy can really it can be deceitful for the people with that Scorpio ascendant, and I understand it because I went through a lot with that energy, and I get it. That's why I was liked by a lot of Scorpios. So I get it.
And understanding that Pluto, which is the darkest planet,
right,
rules Scorpio. So automatically with that Scorpio energy, you're gonna get that darkness. But darkness isn't necessarily a bad thing. Right. So with him having a Scorpio ascendant, when people look at him, that's the energy they're feeling and they're seeing. Right. But if you don't know yourself, then you're gonna look at that and be like, oh my God, this guy's scary, or he's mean or something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I get looked at like when I'm going to the stores or something. They look at me like I'm like a certain way. I usually, when I feel it, is usually negative, and it can get challenging. But I know how to deal with it now. Not to like dwell on it, but that's what it is. Cosmic J said, grounded with sex appeal. Keep that bounce respectfully. It can be a little challenging sometimes, but I understand it. The thing is, I understand it, and that's the banging part about it. So Simply More, what's popping? What's going on? How you feeling,
sis?
So
I'm glad you came in right now because we talking astrology talk.
Yeah, we talking astrology talk because I know you want to know more about it. So as we all going through certain things because it's transformation going on right now. So the people are changing in our lives, and family is frequency. I know we talked about this a lot. And we talked about this with Sherry Sue's last week with the transformation of people and going through it with certain people, and it's like family is frequency. This is a big deal right now, but Simply Moore says, so happy I made it. We're so glad that you made it here. Yes, because we need to talk about this. This is a big deal. Deal. Simply Moore with the host. Appreciate that. What other Scorpio energy did you want to talk about?
Well, I have Mars in Scorpio, so
let's talk about that.
That's a serious placement for me. Like, I was focused on my Libra moon, but the Mars in Scorpio is pretty
What's the challenge? What's the most challenging point of that placement?
The most challenging would be, because Mars represents action, so it's about how you go about things, also sex drive. So I think the most challenging thing about that is to not be aggressive.
Aggressive with the Scorpio energy?
Yeah, not necessarily like, I'm gonna do this, but like
in that perspective.
Like I want this my way, or this should be that way, or
very demanding.
Yeah, like I think that's one of them, and then also.
But I think you're opposite with the second house. It smooths things out because I don't see too much of the aggressive energy out of that.
Yeah, it's like internalized with me.
Okay,
I'm not outwardly aggressive. It's internalized,
and that goes to the aspect.
Yes. Yeah.
So
and also the which I didn't think was possessive, because when you hear that word, you're like, that's negative. Not a good word.
Automatically think negative.
Yeah, Scorpio has possessive energy. That's just what it is.
Okay.
It's possessive. It's protective. I look at it as protective. I don't look at it like.
Oh, you look at it as
I'm trying to like
in that way
stick you in my pocket. It's like, wait a minute, who is this?
You sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
We got to go into this. Because it wasn't like that when I first got here.
I wanted to put you in my pocket?
Yes. You know you did. Come on. Talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Go ahead.
You didn't want to put me in your pocket?
No.
So explain it. Explain how you did.
I was sharing you.
You sharing me? With who?
On social media. I was letting everyone see you. I wasn't hiding you.
Not in that perspective. Mommy, what's popping? Not in that way. I'm talking. Let's go back. Let's go back and talk about this. I like it. Yes. Putting in your. I want you to break down the whole putting me in your pocket thing. Break that down.
That's like, I'ma hide you and keep you to myself.
That's the way you're thinking of it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You say all of it. I ain't gonna interrupt it again because I want to say my perspective
It's
on
like
what the pocket thing is.
I have this valuable thing and I want to keep it to myself so nothing fucks with it. So I'm gonna put it in my pocket so can't nothing mess with it, and we just gonna keep moving, like in that manner.
So that's what that means. Putting it.
I mean, that's how I look at it. I mean, other people might have a different
Okay, I want to know
perspective.
what y'all perspective of putting in the pocket means. Can y'all put it in the chat? Cause I wanna can y'all put what putting in the pocket means in the chat? I just want to know this. This is hilarious. This is funny to me. I want to know what putting in the pocket means. Please put it in the chat.
Put it in a pocket.
For me, putting in the pocket is like, I got you. Nobody can touch you no more. You're all mine. That's it. Kaboom.
Yeah, that could be a perspective as well. That's not how I meant it.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
Okay. Hillary says she agreed with you. Can you say that again on your perspective of putting in the pocket?
So it's like it's like a form of protection where it's like I have this good thing. I don't want nobody fucking with it. So I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Now, when you say keep it to yourself, what do you mean by that?
Okay, so because social media is like a big thing where everyone posts all their business and all that stuff. Okay. When you get in a relationship and you post your relationship, what happens? People come hating with their negative energy. Some people are supportive, but a lot of people are fake with it.
Yeah.
So it's like you can allow that to get to you if you're not careful about putting that out there. Like, oh, I'm happy. This is my man. We good. Okay. And then people have negative stuff to say, and then it gets to you. You start overthinking it or thinking about what someone's saying and saying, well, maybe they're right. Okay. So when you put it in your pocket, it's like I'm protecting it so that can't nobody mess with it or put.
So it's basically towards social media.
Yeah.
So I was in your pocket.
You were not. You were on my social media.
I put you up first.
We didn't say who put who up first. I was posting you all the time.
No, you wasn't.
Why wasn't I?
We can go back.
You in my stories, you was always
in the stories. I'm talking about on the page.
You're on my page too.
I want y'all to go to DJ Malk G's IG. That's DJ MALCGEEZ. You can go to Love K Monet, Love K Monet on IG. I want to see this because we never talked about this. Put it in the pocket. Put it in the pocket.
That was just one example. I mean, we don't have to.
We have to. Why not?
We don't have to run with that one.
Why
in the beginning, I was super jealous.
Okay.
I was like, all these hoes need to get out of here.
Okay.
And I didn't like when women were giving you attention.
Okay, so why were people giving me attention? Because
you fine.
It's not. Thank you. Well, it's not only that. It's because I was on TV. I was doing the radio. I was really big in Philadelphia, so it was like a lot of people knew me in Philly. So when I would put stuff up on my page, a lot of people would come there. So this goes back to the pocket thing. Now see this is what I'm talking about right here. When we talk about certain things, we dig on it. We go really super deep. See how that Scorpio energy went all the way to the pocket? That energy, like Scorpio wants to keep you in the pocket.
Yeah.
So,
and to go against that,
okay,
that's a challenge sometimes because of past experiences and even just other people's experiences of when you share your happiness and when you share those things, you're going to get tested and there's going to be people that are going to come at you negatively about what you're happy about. Okay. So the same way Scorpio is like, I have an idea, I'm not sharing it with nobody because if I share it, you might steal it or you might try to rain on my parade. It's the same thing all the way around for everything.
That's really Scorpio energy. That's insecurity.
Sharing an idea and thinking
sharing an idea or sharing the energy.
But that's what they Astro Finesse was saying. Like, you keep it to yourself because people want to steal your shit.
Okay, that's another thing. All right, so I want to read some comments. Let me go back.
Missing all this.
Mommy said trying to learn Just trying to learn from y'all. Okay, appreciate that. Holla Reese, I agree with wifey. Mommy said, keep it to yourself, protective. This is mine. Don't touch my pocket. Cosmo Jazzy said, almost like the relationship was in the pocket, but your man has to trust to be out there too.
Yes.
Okay. Simply Moore says, there's a thin line between keeping something or someone sacred versus being possessive.
Yes.
Facts. Mommy, people come pocket picking on social media. That's a fact. Cosmo Jazzy said, in a relationship with declaration. Simply Moore said, this is nice to see a man coming at his woman like this.
He loves
He
her.
loves her. Okay, I like that too. Cosmo Jazzy, effing Scorpio just picking. Mommy says, why is social media is even important to put someone up on it? Up on, I don't get that. Hillary said, yes, my mom had a work friend she always brought around, and her friend effed my stepdad. So I keep hubby in the pocket. Wow. See how this world works? This is a lot of energy out here. Simply Moore says, or they'll bad mind you. Mommy said, keep it in the pocket. Privacy and kept private are two different things. All right. See, the thing is with me with the privacy thing, it's like you don't want to be tested. It's like in this in this astrology world, it's like if you don't want to see yourself, I understand the privacy thing because you don't want all that energy around. You want to protect yourself. You do. We definitely protect ourselves around certain energies. We understand it because certain energies don't agree with us. And another thing, frequency is everything. They can't vibrate to you. If you vibrating high in a certain frequency, a lot of people can't mess with you because they're vibrating low. You got to remember that. Always vibrate high. And that goes with biology, astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. Once you know this tool, this body, you can vibrate it high, and the ones that's vibrating low, they can't touch you. Go ahead.
I have a lot to say because there's a lot of good comments in here.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Let me go back.
I love it. I love it.
So back to J Mommy said, why do you have why is it even important for people to post their partner on social media?
Okay, you want to go with that? I did want to go with that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all coming in fast, coming in hot. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not okay. So for me, I can only speak for me. In the past, if I wasn't like really serious with someone or something, then I wasn't putting them up. Period. Because if I'm sharing something, it's because I believe in whatever I'm sharing. And if I'm sharing everything else about my life, if I'm happy, if I'm sharing things that make me happy, then why wouldn't I share the person that I'm with that's, contributing to that happiness? It's not necessarily like a bragging thing. Like some people are like, oh, I have the best man, none of y'all could ever get a good man and stuff like that. It's not that. It's like, yo, I'm happy and I went through a lot of shit and I want to share my happiness. And I also want other people to know that when they understand who they are, that they can experience happiness too. So everyone has a different reason why, but it's not like we had like a argument or something about it and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put you up there. It just happened naturally. It happened organically.
It happened naturally. And when I say I put it up first, I'm super joking. I was super fucking happy. I finally found somebody that's on my frequency and thinks like me, and I can see in the chart that everything lined up right. It lined up right. So I'm like, all right, boom. I'm putting this up. I'm putting my happiness up. I don't give a shit what nobody says, because a lot of people got shit to say about when you post something, and then it's weird. Now I don't care. That's their business. Their perspective about me is none of my business. So I put a lot of pictures up with me and wifey. Like we was traveling. I put it up, and even on the stories, I put it up. We climbing rocks and shit. I put it up. and it was a lot of people liking the pictures. I'll put some pictures of Twitch, and I get like 3 likes. But I put a picture of up with me and Love Monet. Oh, it's like 100 and 200 likes, and I get it. So I'm just sharing the happiness.
Yeah.
That's all.
Another thing
is.
too is when you're doing it, you have to do it for yourself, not because you want certain feedback. You're doing it because you want to share what you want to share. If you're doing it and you're worried about everybody else,
right,
then your intentions for doing it is negative.
And that goes back with the putting in the pocket.
Put them in the pocket. So in the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I really want to share this because, it's some savages out here. Someone just said it.
So I was in the pocket.
You weren't though.
How? This is.
I said, listen.
This.
I said, I at first I really didn't want to share it, but I did because it was a happy thing for me.
Okay, so you said at first you didn't want to.
Yeah, my thought in my head at first was like, nah. And also, I mean, he's very well known. Like, he's a celebrity. Like, he not gonna say he's a celebrity, but back in Philly, he was on the hottest radio stations. He was on TV. Like, he's a celebrity. Like, a lot of people know him. People that I knew, that I grew up with, friends with, whatever, know him. So it's like,
oh wow, okay,
it was a different kind of situation for me. And those people may have been attracted to him for what he was doing, but I didn't even really know anything about that.
That was another plus for me, her not even knowing about that. And I really downplay that shit because I really don't give a shit about being a celebrity. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't care about that shit. I know I have to be in the limelight because I have to give back the truth, and I'm doing that, but I didn't give a fuck about being on TV every day. I didn't care. I love the radio because nobody could see me, and I'm fucking going in. I can DJ, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, but hold on.
It was a fear for me. It was a fear. If I do this, something negative may happen because I'm doing this and because I'm happy. Because in the past, every time I was happy, something would go wrong. That was my mindset. I had to change my mindset so that I could move in a way that was good for me.
And that's breaking the chain of learning yourself, because we can go off what the past did in that perspective, and it can kind of mess you up.
Yeah. It puts you right back where you don't want to be.
Right.
So I had to switch that. I'm like, all right, I may not want people to see this because I'm trying to protect it, but I'm happy. I'm going to share it, and I believe in what's going on, so,
Right. So, all right, I want to read these comments. Yeah. Damn it, y'all. Y'all going so fast. All right, I want to go back.
Say, mommy, I never posted anyone.
Mommy said, I worded that crazy. I mean, why is it even important for people to post their partner on social media? Okay. Simply Moore says, comes off, at the same time. Simply Moore says, comes off as you're hiding something if you share everything but your spouse. Okay. That's a fact. I just don't want everyone's energy. I don't care for it. That's a fact. But remember, everybody is you. I want to break that down too. Everybody is you. Everybody who you're projecting this. You're projecting this energy. You're projecting this movie. So everybody is you. Mommy said, I never post anyone on my social media. I might have tagged them when we went somewhere, like at a show, food, or a game. Never faces or comment on things people knew, but it wasn't extra. Okay. And I want to ask you something about that too, because it sounds like you're hiding them, but we're gonna get to that. Hollery said, as you should. Mommy said, that's right. They don't pay your bills, so they don't matter.
Even if they did pay my bills.
Yeah. I want to talk to mommy. Mommy says, yep, you can tell when people do things for themselves or others. I'm trying to read y'all comments. It's coming in so fast, and every time we start talking. Cosmic J said, yes, Love came in all about authentic intention. Simply Moore says she was being protective. Nothing wrong with that, with precaution. Okay, I get it. Cosmic J says, keep your heart protected in the pocket. That's what it is tonight, I guess, the pocket.
Put it in the pocket.
Purple Kiss says yes. So yeah, go ahead. I know you want to go on.
I was gonna say another thing too is, that one people that I've seen is like when you're in a relationship with someone, like don't comment on their pictures, don't like them, none of that. Why not? I might not have seen that picture. I might like that post. I didn't see that post. I think that's funny. You know, all of a sudden you're supposed to just, like, before you even get in a relationship, you comment on pictures, and then once you get in a relationship, you stop. I'd be just as hyped for him to DJ as y'all. Like, I'd be like, can you get on? He might not feel like it. I like watching him DJ. I like him in his zone, you know? So just because I'm with him doesn't mean that I have to stop acting a certain or act a certain kind of way. Like, I'm allowed to be hype. I'm allowed to be excited over him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to take your happiness away. I understand that. Sherry Sue's what's popping in the building. Send me more. Okay, that's your next emote in the pocket. Mommy said, I meant I do comment. Oh, okay, you do comment. Okay.
Sorry, I threw you off.
No. It's so much to talk about. So it's like from that Scorpio energy, getting all the way into that, it's like, yo, you really gotta understand your chart. It helps so much. If y'all can, if you really interested, please go to tarot.com. Get your chart read, because it matters so much. This can solve so much shit in your life. I'm trying to tell you, I will not lie to you. I don't do the lying thing. I'm not trying to get money. I'm just trying to share on what I went through. And it was like I came to this astrology and knowing myself because I was going through a lot of shit. I really didn't want to be on TV. I didn't care for it. I didn't like the limelight. I was on the road with Meek Mill and doing a bunch of shit. I know the music world really heavy. I know it. So I really didn't care for it. I really just wanted the money. I really did. I didn't give a shit about fame. I just wanted the money. But I go off topic so much because there's so much to talk about. But yeah, go to tarot.com. Get your chart read. Get it for free. I would definitely say pay the $20 for it because it helps so much because it breaks down everything, and especially the major aspects. The aspects break down everything because the aspects show you how you're thinking negatively and positively, and we call them demons and angels. They break it down because it's squares, quincunx, and what is it? Square, quincunx, and what else? I don't want to say it wrong.
Conjunction.
No, conjunction is a angel. It's so much to learn about this shit, and it really helps a lot. It's trying.
Blank moment.
Yeah, it gets like that. That's why I always put this damn shit up. Conjunction, sextile, and a trine is an angel. Square, opposition, and quincunx is the demons. Like you're thinking the wrong way, and this breaks all this shit down to how we came together about putting stuff on social media. So yeah, what Scorpio in the North Node? What Scorpio in the North Node? I haven't got to that on YouTube, but yes, you can Google it. I haven't Googled it. I mean, we can Google it right now if you want to. Just let me know.
For those that just came in, I'm talking about Mars. My Mars in Scorpio season. So we decided to talk about something in regards to Scorpio. My Mars is in Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just talking about that energy and, you know, how it affects me and some of the challenges, because that can be a serious placement if you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, because Scorpio is all about that transformation. It changes you to do better.
Yeah.
I will never look at it. I will never look at Scorpio energy as negative. I understand it has negative traits, but because every zodiac has negative traits, but looking at Scorpio, I love it, Scorpio energy, because it helps me so much because it transfers. It makes me grow. So I like it. So yeah.
And it also helps when people try to mess with you sometimes, or they think about it and they look at you and then they're like, all right, maybe I shouldn't mess with that person. So that is a benefit of having Scorpio energy.
That's the benefit, having that Scorpio eye. Yeah. It helps. It can help. You can look at that in a positive way too. But I wanted to go back on that one question that Mommy said. But going back to me posting wifey on Instagram, I noticed that when I posted her with the baby in her stomach. She was pregnant. I posted her. So many comments, so many congratulations. Nobody called me. Nobody
sent no money. It's like
no, none of that. Nobody called me. I get it. Me, I changed my life completely. I went from on TV, radio, to leaving. I left all that because I needed to find who I was. And when I did that, I changed so much, and people looked at me in a bad way. And I get it. I get why they looked at me in a bad way, because they wanted me to do what they wanted. They wanted me to do what they wanted. They wanted to be done in that way. They were like, you shoulda. Why you shoulda? You shoulda. You shoulda. I ain't got time for the shoulda. I'm happy now. Like I wasn't happy in Philadelphia. I love Philly. Philly made me grow, but I wasn't happy there. I wasn't. So when I left to go really find myself, like on my spiritual journey, I grew big time. Like, and I got so much to tell, and we gonna get to all of that. This is just the beginning with me and wifey being online. We got so much to tell because we want to help people. We want to help. That's what we came on here to do. Cosmic Jazzy said, "You are beautiful people. I'm thankful you call us beautiful people. I wish I can see you. Appreciate you, Cosmic Jazzy. Yes, I'm thankful. But if y'all got any questions on this, put it in the chat. Okay, Cosmic Jazzy, I see you. Looking good. I see you. If y'all got any questions, put it in the chat, man. If y'all want to know more about this, because it breaks down to different things on the mind, especially when it gets to relationships. It helps a lot. It helps. It helped us. It helps. It helps every relationship. Real talk. But go ahead. I know you got something to say.
With the Scorpio energy, it's something that, you know, people look at like Scorpio so bad, but that's a serious placement to have, to grow and to transform out of, and to not let the negative side overpower you. Because
how does Scorpio energy help you grow?
Well,
I can break mine down if you don't want to break it down.
No. I'm just like, so many scenarios go through my head.
Okay. Just pick one and go in.
The reason why I had to put it in my pocket mentality is because in the past I've been in relationships, I've been cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
I've been posted on social media and cheated on.
Oh wow.
You know, verbally abused,
mm-hmm.
just, you know, not appreciated and respected. So once you find something good, it's like, ooh,
pocket.
I gotta, because every other time when I didn't do that, this is what happened. So the Scorpio energy is like, no, like, keep it private.
I get it.
And I have to go against that. I have to share it. I have to talk about it. And that wasn't the easiest thing for me to do when it came to wanting to be private, but it was easy because I was so happy that I wanted to share it. And it was like, okay, how come I can share all these other things, but I can't share this?
And why wasn't
it? Was because of that fear. Like, somebody's going to see him, they're going to try to holler at him, or maybe I'm not good enough because I've been through this. Okay. Or I'm not tall enough. Like, all these crazy things were going through my head based off of the past. So when you go off the past and you let the past,
don't let the past
rule you and run you, then you're going to continue to have that mindset. So I had to break out of it. And I still have moments. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm 100% and I'm perfect. No, I have moments where I side eye, or I can feel it coming up and I have to, like, breathe, or sometimes it'll be there and I don't say nothing, and then he'll feel it and then he'll pull it out of me. So I can't run from it. So I have to I just have to go with it.
It's just a trigger. It's all about Definitely. The triggers. The triggers help you grow. That's what I look at it. Triggers help you grow. Mommy says my birth chart says Aquarius Sun, Gemini Moon, and Scorpio Rising.
Oh, you have a Scorpio rising, just like him.
Too. So do you wear a lot of black clothes? What does this all mean? Okay, we're going to break it down. So do you know the houses too? The houses usually come like this. You have Aquarius Sun, and it'll be in a certain house. If you can, if that pops up.
Yeah, so you'll see, if you see the birth chart, which is a big circle, where you see Aquarius, and then there's like your sun in there, you'll see a number. Whatever that number is the house that it's in.
She said, "Yep, I wear black a lot. Yep, here you go, Scorpio ascendant. Yeah, I wear a lot of black. So Aquarius sun. That means you're Aquarius. That's your zodiac. You have a Gemini moon. So I'm gonna break down the Gemini moon and let me know how. I'm just looking at him. He's knocked out. Please.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the sun represents your identity, your core. It's how you shine. It's how you what was the word? Present your ascendant is how you present yourself.
Your identity.
Yes, it's your ego.
Yeah.
Who you are, pretty much.
Right. Okay. I got.
The ice cream
truck. Oh my goodness. All right. Astrology positions. I have a Gemini. I have third house. That third house means Gemini energy. So, mommy, yeah, I'm gonna break this down to you. Said, you have a Gemini moon. So this means this. Moon and Gemini people have a close social circle and always on the move, ready for the next big challenge. Gemini moons are always ready to suck in information and ready to learn. Gemini moons are attracted to intelligent people, love to talk. Minds are always moving. Minds are always moving. Minds are always moving. Yes, my mind is always moving. I have to say that a million times because, yes, it be moving. Are always changing. Mutable sign. Mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The mutable quality signifies openness to change and flexibility. Mutable is a really good placement. Openness to change and flexibility. Big multitaskers, very good with the hands. You probably, if you do hair, you're probably super good at it. You with the scissors, you're good at it. I'm good with my hands. Always doing something because their minds are always moving. The lesson is to focus on one thing at a time because your mind can go all over the place. And I have that third house, and yeah, it can go all over the damn place. So if you let me know if that sounds familiar.
Yeah, and the moon is representative of your emotions, your subconscious, so things that are hidden, deep in your mind. And so the way that you are emotionally is going to be more like a Gemini. That's what that means.
How do we say I wear black every day too?
Oh, so how you find the houses? It's a wheel. That's your birth wheel, and you'll see where it says Aquarius, and then you'll have a planet in there, and then there'll be a number assigned to that. So that's the house. So it's 1 through 12 on the wheel. So let's say you have Aquarius in the first house. The first house represents Aries, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac.
Yeah. So yeah, it goes on and on from there. Absolutely, my mind is always moving, and I love to learn. Yes, okay, yeah, you definitely are a Gemini moon. The house will help you too. Yes, it sounds extremely familiar. Okay,
we both have 3 planets, 4 planets in Gemini. The fourth house, the third house.
Oh yeah. Third
my
house.
Mercury's in Gemini.
That's why I love
Sagittarius.
Gemini. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Third house.
That Gemini energy helps so much, man. Gemini energy is good. A lot of people say Gemini energy is confusing. Because we talk a lot. And Gemini energy talks a lot. I get it. But you can learn a lot from Gemini because they love to communicate.
They like to learn, too. They want to know everything. So, yeah, they can talk a lot because they want to know what's going on.
Right. What was the other placement? Scorpio rising. Okay. Yeah, I have the Scorpio rising. Aquarius sun. Okay. I want to know them houses. The houses they help a lot because the houses mean like if you go home to the houses that helps you a lot. It's like the zodiacs is where you learn from. So yeah. Where do we go?
Cosmic Jazzy said Gemini is the one to have at a party. Yes.
Right. Yeah, because they had that shit popping. El Janelle, what's popping? What's going on? We talking about astrology. I was talking about Scorpio energy because Scorpio energy is super important, especially right now, and a lot of changes about to pop off because we're in a transformation energy right now. So yeah, just watch the change that's going to happen around. Just watch. El Janelle with that host, I appreciate that. Just watch the changes that's about to pop off right now. It's a lot of change about to go down. So yeah.
Does anyone else in here know if they have any Scorpio
Yeah, if you got
placements.
Scorpio, yeah, I wanna go that Scorpio ascendant too.
Yeah, while he's pulling that up, also what I said in the beginning was, if you have a house that's empty, say you have the fourth house, which is Cancer, and you don't have any planets in it, that doesn't mean you don't have Cancer energy. Each sign rules, each planet rules a sign or two, depending on which planet it is. So we all have every energy. So you can't be like, oh, I hate Taurus because Taurus is angry. I'm glad I'm not a Taurus because you have Taurus energy in you. For example, Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So we all have Venus in our chart. So even if you don't have, Venus as your sun or moon or whatever, you're still going to feel that energy because it comes from Venus.
You are everything.
Everything.
You are everything. You can't not say you like a certain side. You're everything. You're all the energy in the universe. You're everything. You are the universe. Universe is you. This is you playing out this thing through astrology. Your projection is, you're playing out this story. I think I feel it. Scorpio. Sherry says. Did you talk about Scorpio and Uranus?
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm pulling up now for Scorpio rising.
Again, he's a Scorpio rising, so he knows all about this energy, J Mommy.
This energy is really strong. It's a strong energy. A lot of people, they'll look at you and they won't like you. You get a lot of hateful energy with this because you're outside as a Scorpio. So I'm gonna break it down with this giant. You're very strong-willed and proud, but intensely private and not easy to know well. Behind your quiet exterior lies a great deal of emotional depth, sensitive complexity, and also fierce determination. When you want something, you go after it, rather quietly but insistently and wholeheartedly, and you usually get it. Just like that. I know when I go after something, I get it. Hold on. My eyes are super sleepy right now. You are not a person who lives lightly or superficially. You want to live passionately and intensely and are not averse to challenge, danger, or to facing the darker side of life, human pain and struggle. You function well in crisis situations and often seek them out. For you enjoy the feeling of living at full capacity. I'm going to read this last one. You are very intuitive about other people and especially about their unspoken feelings and hidden motives. Yeah, that Scorpio energy can give you that laser eye and figure you out really quick.
It does have like a psychic type of energy. I mean, it's a transformative energy with that Scorpio.
Most Scorpios are really psychic. Eljanelle said my Pluto in Scorpio. I have my Pluto in Scorpio in 6th house. Okay. Did you read? You understand? Do you understand that energy, Eljanelle? We are lovers and very good fighters. Hallery says, still friends with my Gemini ex. Gemini, all of that. She says, nope, I dislike superficial. Mommy says, yep, all of that comes to play at work. Yeah. Keep studying that, Joan. If you pay, I don't know if it came up. If you pay the $20 for it, it's only $20. Just get that Joan in so you can understand. Yo, you will be reading. When the first time I got this, I was reading this shit like, yo, I do this. What the hell is going on? I do this because of this. And it gives you the solution too. Once you get that solution, it helps you even more so you can understand how your whole chart plays out in people physically. You can see it. It comes out. When people come to you like, oh, okay, that's my Scorpio ascendant. I got you. It won't bother you because you know yourself. Knowing yourself is everything. It's really important. This is all about.
And also understanding that energy is always going to be with you. So it's going to come up and test you. And that's just what it is. You can't get rid of it. Like, you can't destroy energy. It can only be transformed. So knowing and understanding that when you learn this, you're going to be tested. and it's never going to go away, but you can find a way to maneuver through it in a way that's more healthy for you. I have Pluto and Scorpio too. Mine's in the second house, so mine is in Taurus. Yours is 6, so that's what, Virgo, Leo, Virgo. Yeah. So I mean, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, the darkest planet. So is that exalted? Pluto and Scorpio?
Let me see.
Am I doing a lot?
No.
When we talk, it's like so much comes up. And
it's a lot. It's a lot with this because you're knowing every part of your mind. You're knowing every aspect of your mind. So this should help so much.
Mommy, do you have when you got your birth chart, do you see a circle wheel that shows all your planets and stuff in it?
Yeah.
If you do, what you can do is screenshot it and send it to me on Instagram, Love K Monet, and we'll pull it up and we'll look at it for you.
We can break it down so you can understand it more, just to help you. Pluto is the ruler in Scorpio. Scorpio in Pluto is the ruler. Ruler means represents an easy flow of energy within and the given planetary placement. Cosmic Jazzy, can you put that back in that joint again? Did you say Uranus and Scorpio? Was that it? Okay, all right, boy, let me get to that. And
it's a lot to learn. It is, and we want to help. We're still learning. Like, we're not done learning.
Yeah, I started.
This is forever.
It's not. Once you learn this, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna start seeing things that you knew was true, and you be like, oh, I don't have to second guess that. That is what's going on. You understand it more. You understand yourself more. I started this in 2017, like probably 2017, and I've been nonstop with it because I know that Capricorn energy, we love this shit. So it's like, yeah, Uranus and Scorpio, how it shapes your personality and life.
First, you gotta tell her what Uranus represents.
Yeah, Uranus represents.
Let me see if I can remember. It's collective rebellion. So yeah, Uranus represents collective awakening, rebellion, innovation, and liberation. So that energy into Scorpio. Let's see if I want to find a good one. I don't want to find like a messed up one. And again, Malk has youtube.com, DJ Malk G's, where he's talks about the moon, sun, Venus, Mercury, and now on Jupiter. So you can find that on his page if you go to youtube.com/DJ Malk G's. Yeah,
it's all up there if you want to learn this more. We got you, mommy. We got you. I got this. I got on the page right now. It's on the YouTube page is Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus. Sun means expression is personality. Your personality. Moon represents emotions. Mercury represents how you think. That's the planet Mercury. The planet Venus represents desires and intentions. Mars, action and sex drive is a little more. Just y'all go to these joints so it can help you more. It can help you a lot. I really didn't want to do too much of the Uranus joint because I want to get the right information on that. I like to Google. When I Google, I search one joint and then I look at another one to see if it's like correct. I don't want to just read from one. So I want to get to that information for you, Cosmic Jazz. I want to get the right information to you. So I want to just can you hold off on that a little bit?
All right. So I got your chart. Let's see.
Okay. Thank you, Cosmic Jazz. Appreciate that. I want to get you the right information. So I like to study this right. I don't like when it's all over the place. Okay. So you want to tell some more stories how the Scorpio energy got us together or no? The Scorpio energy.
Wait, let me answer this for mommy first. Okay, so mommy, you see the yellow wheel 1 through 12 is the houses. So the first zodiac sign is Aries. So 1 is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and so forth. So you look at the blue, which is Aquarius, and then you see you have the sun and you have Venus. They're blue, so that means they're in Aquarius, and they're in the 3rd house, which is Gemini, because Gemini is the 3rd zodiac sign. So you have your Sun and Venus in Aquarius in the 3rd house. So with your Sun, the way that you identify yourself as an Aquarius. It's in the 3rd house, so you have Gemini energy as well, and you have to go towards that Gemini energy because that's home. That's where you want to be, is at home. You wanna? Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I want to see.
Can't zoom in. I have to.
Oh, you can't. Okay. So, what most energy that you had to deal with? That's what I'm looking for.
So whatever planets you have the most in a sign is the energy that is going to teach you the most. Would you say that's accurate?
It's going to give that transformation of knowing yourself more, because you have to go through certain energies to know. You have to go through people to know and you get that through relationships. You learn more from people. They are you, so they're showing you something. They're teaching you something, even if it's a negative. They're showing you something. She got a lot in Scorpio, a lot in Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Wow, she's all up in there. It's only the moon is in Gemini, and the node is in Taurus. So yeah, did you learn a lot from Did you learn a lot from the Scorpio energy? Because your Mars is in Scorpio. Did you date any Scorpios in your life?
You know what I think about is she said recently that she was in a cult, the Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
I feel like that was the transformation energy right there, because that taught her about like discipline and following and like directions, the authority.
Yeah, I want to know who put her in there. Who put her in the
Was your mom or your dad or whoever was caring for you? What's their sign? Because that would.
She said no. Sagittarius. Oh, you do have a lot of Sagittarius energy. So you had to learn from a lot of Sagittarius energy. Which Sagittarius energy did you have to learn from? That's a masculine energy. Sagittarius is masculine. Cosmo J said I have Taurus, Sun, also Venus, also in Venus, Jupiter, and my 10th house. Okay.
Jupiter in the 10th house.
Jupiter in the 10th house.
Capricorn
energy. Yeah, you like to get that bread. You can learn. Yeah, once you go after something, you'll get that bread really quick. You'll get money really quick once you go at it with your discipline. You got really hard discipline on getting what you need to get, and it's really enormous. The only thing you gotta do is not overindulge in it too much, because you probably really work really hard and nonstop. Cosmic Jazzy. That was a huge transformation. My mom, she's a Capricorn. Okay, so that has been. This is with my Mercury. Sun is on the cusp. Your sun is on the cusp of Capricorn. So yeah. Neptune, Mercury. So your Mercury is in Capricorn. So let's read that one. Your Mercury
don't feel exposed. We're not judging. We're exposing ourselves so you can expose yourself.
Really, yeah,
it's okay.
We just breaking it down because it's the energy is dope, man. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. See, once y'all know this shit, you can start seeing people and really reading them. You can read them because it's like mathematics. You putting all these puzzles together and to know your energy, and it works so well, like really big time. So which one was I about to do? Oh, what was that?
You were on Uranus and Scorpio.
Oh no! I have to go. It was Mercury in Capricorn, right? What was her Mercury in? What's Mommy Mercury? I want to do that one. Mercury represents action and sex drive. So, yeah, I can break that down. Your Mercury is in Capricorn. So,
sex drive.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mercury. I said Mars. I'm sorry, Mercury. Mercury represents communication and the process of information. You like to process that information really good. I'm playing.
Her Mercury's in Capricorn in the 3rd house.
Okay, Mercury in Capricorn.
He has Mercury in Capricorn too.
She had Mercury in Capricorn in 3rd house?
Yep.
Oh shit, you think just like me. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna break it down to you. So this is for Mommy. Let me see. I want to go to the positions. I have a Mercury in Capricorn, so yeah, we think alike.
My daughter has that too.
We think just alike. Yeah, Ely has it too. So yeah, we think just alike. You have the ability to turn your emotions. Hold on, I'm sorry. That's Mercury. Damn, I'm going to go so fast.
This is exciting.
This is really exciting. Mercury and Capricorn. Boom. Mercury and Capricorn is all about practicality, and their conversation style reflect that trait. Don't like to waste time on things that don't benefit us. We like to set things up for the future that will help us be successful. That's all we want to be, is successful. Wants to be successful at everything we do. Very serious people when speaking. Capricorn energy is only reserved around people they don't know. We only like having fun around people we know. Only outspoken to those who know them best. Respect themselves and authority. Very practical. When we speak, we always think before we speak. Very serious when we speak. Very cautious and conservative. Skillful at organizing, directing, and planning activities. Not attracted to abstract thoughts or ideas. Have a good head for business. Very authoritative. Father-like figure. When we look at something, we see the future in it. We can be very consistent at it because we want to be successful. That's the big thing for that placement. Structured and disciplined, hard on ourselves. The lesson is to loosen up a little bit because this placement is very strict. It's a strict placement, mommy. Very strict.
Yeah, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about restrictions. So that's a good... I'm a Capricorn sun. I have Capricorn energy in my sun. So, like, we have that self-control, that discipline. So, another thing, too, with Mercury with Capricorn is learning how to say things in a way that people can understand, that they're not offended in.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. That's another big part of it. She said, I can read people, but if I know this Lord, I need to listen when I read people. Yes. Don't
trust yourself.
Don't doubt your instincts. Don't doubt your intuition. Your intuition is strong when you can read people. You can read them. So it's like, don't go against that. If you're getting a red flag on somebody, get out of there quick. Don't deal with that. Don't deal with that energy.
Hurry up, run. Don't
deal with it. Yep. Come correct or don't come at all. That's what she says. Yeah. That's a I like that placement. Only thing that I got that it's a little struggle with me is that Sun square Pluto, and I have a moon. I have a Capricorn moon. So yeah, my emotions. I can throw my emotions back out of here. Like, fuck out of here, emotions. Fuck out of here. I got this. Yeah, whatever. Mommy says, "Oh yes, I've been told my tongue is two-edged sword." Yeah, that Gemini energy can. Yeah, it can be like a belt. Like, it can beat somebody with. You can beat somebody like with your mouth. Like, not freaky. Like, you can beat somebody like with wordplay. You can break somebody down. Like, yeah.
My Mercury's in the third house as a Gemini with Sagittarius on top of that.
That smart mouth.
I had a really smart mouth growing up.
So yeah,
and I'm learning that through my daughter, because your kids are going to show you who you are. And okay, I'm not going to say how do I say this?
Oh, here we go.
Because she's a child, right? So she's still learning how to talk, and with the Mercury Capricorn on top of that,
she knows how she's smart. She's super smart. She knows how to get under your skin. She knows.
Yes, but I'm saying, and from a developmental aspect, learning how to talk to people. When you say, "Oh, kids will be like, oh, your breath stinks." Yeah. Like, they're not trying to be smart. They're just, your breath smells, and I'm telling you. And they don't say it in a way that seems respectful because they are still learning how to talk. That's what I mean.
But they know from the time you said that. First time they said that, you told them, like, yo, don't say that again. That's rude. If they say it again, they know that it's a stinker, and they know how to stink you with
and
that.
then they come up with another one.
Yeah.
Like, why do you keep calling my name?
They know. Kids know. Kids are very intelligent. We can learn from kids. Real talk. Mommy says, I've also been called a verbal assassin. Yes. You in arguments, you always win. Yeah, you always win. I understand. The Mercury and Capricorn, third house, yes. Verbal assassin, definitely. But you got to learn how to balance it, because you don't want to do too much of that, because it can backfire on you. You got to balance that energy. You got to balance it.
That's definitely a test.
Super test.
Because you could just say it comes to you quickly, but you got to take that moment to think about what you're about to say. Like,
real talk. So, what other Scorpio? I want to.
J Mommy said your children will most definitely show you it's not always intentional with them. You can see the innocence when they aren't being vengeful or rude.
Right. Okay, so Scorpio moon. I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Okay.
Scorpio moon this is another tough placement. It's on the lines of Capricorn moon. So yeah, Scorpio moons it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So I'm gonna break that down. And whoever has a Scorpio moon, we just want to talk about this because we got another full moon coming up. So this is gonna be a lot of energy around. There's gonna be a lot of energy in this Scorpio moon coming up. This full moon coming up. Or the moon, I don't know when the moon is in. Is it a Scorpio full moon? If it's a Scorpio full moon,
I wanted to say it was going to be in Aries, but I'm about to look.
So yeah, I want to talk about Scorpio moon.
Yeah, Cosmic Jazzy said kids learn what gets under their parents' skin and are an interesting mirror.
Yes, they know.
Absolutely.
Freaking know. Kids are fucking geniuses.
You really pay attention to your kids, you're going to see yourself and what you need to work on.
Exactly. Okay.
We got all these keys, man.
Super keys. This is a lot of keys to knowing yourself. This is a big deal, y'all. Please learn this. This is great. Moon and Scorpio have strong willpower and intense energy. Very passionate, intense energy. When Scorpios are frustrated, they don't speak to anyone and prefer giving the silent treatment. Scorpios are secretive people. No one knows everything about them. Very manipulating, alluring, intuitive, intimidation, and can read others like a book. All the energy you hold, you must release during your passion. I'm going to read that again. It's because this is for a lot of energy. All the energy you hold, you must release during your passion. Use that manipulative energy to help people transform their lives. That's a big thing with Scorpio. If you can help people transform their lives for the better, it helps out a whole lot more. Very good at detecting, see through the BS. When they like something, they become obsessed over it, and it becomes their passion, and they use that energy to drive them to do things. The lesson is for this placement is to work on not being too private and being too low key, because you will become paranoid. And that's another thing with that Scorpio energy. It can be really paranoid.
Yeah, and you said a word that I was trying to think of earlier, manipulative. Yeah. Scorpio energy can be manipulative, and that can be a positive or negative. Manipulation isn't always negative. I can manipulate your mind into understanding astrology. You know, manipulation isn't always negative, but with the Scorpio energy, when you're not aware of that, it usually is negative.
Cosmic Jazzy says Scorpio can give a cold shoulder like no other. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Especially, like, you do something to a Scorpio, someone that has a strong Scorpio placement, they may not say nothing, but they are going to remember that, and it is going to stick with them.
And they're going to get you back.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? She said, heck yeah, yes. Heck yeah.
So before I knew about astrology like I do, like when I was younger, I learned about karma and doing things to people. So I didn't know I had Scorpio energy, but I would have things in my mind about how I want to get someone back, but I wouldn't do it because I'm like, I don't want that coming back to me. So I learned at a young age, like, whatever you do comes back to you. So if you want people to treat you nicely and kindly, then that's how you have to treat other people. And if people are coming to you or they're not being nice and kind, then you got to check where you are. because that means you're vibrating low. If those people can get to you, that means you're also not practicing what you learned about yourself.
Yeah, you got to learn yourself every day. Every day you have to learn yourself. It's super important. This is super important. Learn yourself. Learn yourself. Stay in the now. A lot of people don't know how to stay in the now. Scorpio energy does not stay in the now because it's a water sign and it goes backwards. It thinks about stuff, a lot of negative things that happen to them, and it can't. It depending on the chart where it can help. It can be stuck in the past, and a lot of us, we can get stuck in the past, and being stuck in the past can really hurt you a lot.
Yeah.
Stay in the now. The best thing you can do is to remember to stay in the now. Put an alarm on your phone, because we start getting in this reality. We walking and talking. We just totally forget on staying in the now. When you stay in the now, it makes your future better, because we in the past, present, and the future at the same time. But if you stay in the now,
yes,
you make your future a whole lot better.
So all you have is right now.
All you have is now. That's all we got right now. Like we on live, I like to stay in the now because it makes me stay in the now, because I'm looking at myself and I'm teaching at the same time, playing music. I'm staying totally in the now. Stay in the now. Big deal. Big deal.
Oh, my South Node too is in Scorpio.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm glad you said that. Cosmic J said, "Love that. Focus on letting other know that they can come as they are. Acceptance and love. Facts.
Yes.
Facts."
But if someone doesn't want to learn themselves and they don't want to understand themselves, it's not our job to try to control that, right, and to try to force people to do that.
Mommy said, Elgino said that part, Cosmic Jazzy. Mommy said, that's hard sometimes. How is it hard for you? We can break this down. I love talking about this topic because I try my best to stay in the now a lot. How is it hard for you? Because I understand what you're saying, how it can be hard for you, because you're in this story, and when you're in this story, your story, you can be lost and you'll become the character and you become the ego. You want to sometimes jump out of that joint and look at yourself, and that's in this time. I want to say that time in this time, and you can start feeling happy for it, and you start being thankful for it. That's one reason into helping you is to be thankful. You can see, you can smell, you can taste, you can walk. A lot of people can't do this. A lot of people can't walk. A lot of people can't DJ. A lot of people can't get online. Be happy for every little single thing you have. Everything. And that keeps you in the now. That gratitude, that keeps you in the now. And it brings more better things into your life. Stay in the now. Mommy said to stay in the now because you want to know what's next. yeah, we be doing that. We be doing that, Cop Jay-Z, or the shadow. Mommy said, well, I would like to know what's next. If you stay in the now, whatever comes next is the shit. It's gonna be like really good for you. It's because you can understand it better. If you stay in the now, you can stay completely. If you can stay complete, this is one reason. This is one thing on how to. This is a better thing on how to meditate. When you meditate, I don't know how everybody meditates, but how I meditate, I don't do the just sitting there with my eyes closed, because my mind moves. How I meditate, I can get online with y'all and just start DJing, and that's my meditation. Loud music, the bass, I can hear it, and I'm just going. That's my meditation. Whatever makes you feel good the most, and it's keeping you in the now, and that's your meditation. Try to keep doing that and stay doing that, and it'll make you feel better. And then after that, you just be thankful for it. Be super thankful for it.
Yeah.
When you stand there now, man, it's like a treat. It's like a big treat to you.
Yes. And also, when you're focused on what's next, you're missing what's going on now, so you'll never be able to have that appreciation. You're always going to be looking for what's next. And you're not going to see how beautiful everything is right now, because it's like, all right, this is here. What's next? You know? Right. But it does happen. Like, it definitely happens.
We understand.
Yeah.
El Janelle says, gratitude is key. It helps me stay grounded. Big facts. Grounded. Yes. Grounded. That's another science that we go into. Grounded. Putting your feet in the grass and ground. We have grounded pillows to stay grounded. It's a big deal. More to staying in the now is studying yourself. When you studying yourself in this astrology thing, you bring it up so much that you can help yourself with and keeping your mind right, so you won't think about a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And trying to understand what's coming up next, so you can be ready for it.
Yeah, when you're studying yourself and something comes up and you get upset about something, you revisit where you know that's coming from, so you can have that reminder, like, this is the energy. How do I move through it? Yeah. We have the keys. It's just staying on top of it. Is being being disciplined.
Discipline is a big key.
Discipline.
Capricorn energy. If you got any, that's another thing for water signs. Try to get you some Capricorn friends that understand you and the frequency that you're on. They can help you. They can help you a lot, because water signs can get really emotional and think about a lot of emotional things and go off track, and they won't breathe. Elgin will say breathe. I'm about to say breathe. Breathe work. So yes, breathing definitely work. Taking a deep breath. Breathing is everything. Yes, that's life.
I learned that from labor.
Yeah. Mama said on the floor, not outside, on the ground.
Go lay outside in the grass, girl.
Yo,
it's the best.
Grounding is really important. If you can study this, grounding, being outside, not only being outside in the grass. If you like being in the house, this can help too. If you get a grounding pillow, grounding sheet. It speeds up your blood cells, and it relaxes you more. It gets rid of free radicals in your body. It speeds up and it calms you down. Once it calms you down, when you ground it, then you can get you start thinking a whole lot better. Being outside helps a lot more, especially in nature, because it cleans your subconscious. It cleans it, and you won't think about a lot of crazy shit that's going on in your life. Like, it won't hurt you. It won't bother you so as much. Janelle says, even though my son is Capricorn, I struggle with discipline. Now that could be another part in your chart that's bending you a different way. You could probably have an aspect that's bending you a different way from your discipline. So you might have to look at your major aspects in your chart. It helps out a whole lot. Wifey just put it up, the grounding pillowcase. If y'all can order that, it helps out. I live by that pillow. Like, if I don't have that pillow, I can feel the difference. Like, it helps me so much when I'm asleep. It calms me down a lot. Sherry said, trees definitely detox the atmosphere. Facts. That air, we need that. We need air. We need that trees. We need the trees.
And growing up, I was always outside. I walked outside a lot with no shoes on. I didn't even know what I was doing. It's just how I like to do it. And when I met Malk, he put me onto the grounding pillowcase, and I had the best sleep. I remember the first time I slept on the grounding pillowcase, I was like, wow, that was crazy. Like, it really does work.
Not saying it helps you with dreams and everything, because that can be something else because dreams are nothing but your subconscious telling you, helping you. Even a bad dream is your subconscious. Your subconscious is helping you in this realm, like what you have to do in this realm. That's what dreams are. They help you in this realm. Cosmic Jazzy said, live from the heart, knowing what's right instead of overthinking with the brain. Facts, out of the ego. LGNL, why does this pillowcase have a plug? Because it's basically plugging into the ground outside. If you look at the plug, it has 3 plugs. It has 3 prongs. That one prong that you plug it in, that's the ground. That's the grounding part. That's grounding you, like, with the nature outside. Period. Because that's where the electric is coming from.
Yeah. So everything that's in the ground is how we get electricity. So. Right. And being in a building, the floor, yes, it's on the earth, but you're not directly touching it. Yeah, so you can get connected by plugging that into the
Yeah,
socket, the
it's
outlet,
not always
whatever.
grounded. It's not always grounded. It can be grounded, but it's not always grounded. But yeah, wifey just put that up too. If you can watch this movie too, it's a documentary. I think it's a documentary, grounded movie. It's a really good movie, and they explains it a whole lot more. So yeah, it helps out a lot, especially when you're trying to relax. You ground yourself. You want to relax more. It clears your mind. So yeah, big deal. If y'all got any more questions, y'all can put it in the chat too about astrology or grounding, whatever. Just put it in the chat because we about to vibe out. The kids stayed asleep for 90
I was about to
minutes.
say, yo,
I got to do that position
Feels
with
like-
him more. Oh my gosh, he's really
not
knocked out.
average baby. He wants to be
No.
on a pillow, or he wants to be on his side.
He's actually
Earlier he
grounded
was
right
on his
now.
stomach. Like he did not come to play.
LJL, I got you. No problem. Cosmic Jazzy, I have to jump off. Much love. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes.
We definitely about to jump off too, but appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. What you was about to say?
The South Node. You want to get into that, or you want to wait?
I think we should wait on it. Let's wait
Okay.
on it because it's so. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
We'll keep going. I know the little one wants to eat too because she's very hungry all the time. Yes. Please have a good night and study your chart if you can. Shout out mommy for looking up her joint. She wants to know. Yes, that's that Capricorn, Mercury, wanting to know.
We love when people do that. It's like, yes.
Yeah, it's like we accomplished something. So it's, however we can help, man, it's like a blessing for us, man. We love to help. It's a big thing to us to help people that's going through certain things and want to understand themselves. So yeah, if y'all got any questions, y'all can whisper. You can go to our page, Written in the Stars. We talk about this more. We're gonna be putting this one up too. You can go to my you can go to my IG. I usually put some up there on there too. The zodiacs, the positions. I'm on Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. I'm on Jupiter now. It's on YouTube. Everything is in my bio right now on my Twitch page, so you can check those joints out so you can understand it more. And we're going to keep putting these videos up so you can understand astrology more, man. It helps so much. So yeah, Reese, appreciate you coming through.
Also, you asked what the moon is going to be. It's going to be in Taurus, which
gonna
is
be
interesting.
Opposite. It's
Yeah.
opposite. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But appreciate y'all coming through, man. Definitely gonna keep doing this every Monday. We're gonna keep talking about it every live we can. We're gonna talk about astrology much as we can, man, and the other 5 sciences too. Because I learned this from this dude, the Most High Chief Babaji. He taught these sciences and it helped so much, and I just appreciate him teaching us. And yeah, I just want to keep the word out and just learning, man. I love to learn. The more I learn, the more I win. And within myself, I succeed. I love to win. So yeah.
All I do is win.
Mommy says you both are much appreciated for taking your time explaining this. Appreciate
Anytime.
you for getting that chart. Like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for us.
Yes.
So yeah. So appreciate y'all, man. We going about to sign off. Let me see.
And if you're not following me, make sure you follow me. I actually do stream sometimes.
Yes.
I'm actually doing my first raid on Saturday. So I'm trying to put some stuff together for that. I'm going to throw some astrology stuff in there. So make sure you follow me as well.
Yeah, definitely. I meant to say that. I mean to always say this when we leave out. Definitely, please follow Wifey Love K Monet on Twitch, because she put me on this shit. She put me on Twitch. I didn't know nothing about Twitch. I didn't know nothing about all these DJs on here. I'm like, what? She put me onto this, and we're going to keep killing it, man. We're going to keep doing it, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Wifey, everything Twitch Love, Zodiac fam, and we gonna sign off, man. Appreciate y'all. We gonna see y'all when we see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, back at it. 12 noon. Back on your lunch break. See y'all later. You know what I mean? We gone. Y'all going back in for the win. Shout out everybody trying to learn themselves, understand themselves. We are going into the Mercury in Aries. Understand what Mercury is. You're not just your sun sign.
Mercury is communication and processing of information and basically how you think. So remember, you're not just your sun sign. I'm a Capricorn. I'm not just a Capricorn. My energy goes through the planets, and we are in Mercury right now. Mercury in Aries. Shout out to the Mercury Aries. We going straight in right now. Shout out to the Aries. Energetic, forceful, outgoing, tend to rush into things. They really don't have a lot of patience. Like, they like to get things done real quick. Forceful and outgoing, tend to rush into things. Can be impatient, like I just said, very impatient. They really have to stop and really think through things, and they can really get things done the right way if they stop and think through things. They love to be physically active. If you know a lot of Aries or Mercury Aries, they like to work out a lot, or just Aries period, they like to work out a lot. They think about themselves first. They think about themselves a lot. They think about themselves first, and they put themselves first always. They don't waste any time into getting to the point. They don't care about the consequences. Like, they can just blurt out something. Like, they don't waste any time into getting to the point. Like, they can be talking to you, having a conversation. They'll blurt out something, and they don't even realize they just blurted out something, and they can't take it back. So it's like, they really don't care about the consequences, because they just shoot off at the mouth real quick. It goes a lot with the impatient thing. Putting these two energies together, Mercury and Aries, you become quick-witted, independent thinker, love to argue, quick in making decisions though. They just gotta sit real quick, and if they can, like, not too quick, but they can sit for a second just to get through their mind and get things right, they really quick-witted, and they can get things done and be on point. If they rush into it, it's usually off. It's off, and things kind of go wrong. They're a natural leader. They have all leadership qualities, which works better when you think things through, like I just said. Also, want to speak their mind, which others can respect. A lot of people respect the Aries moon. Mercury Aries can be very aggressive too, as well. Will take the risk when no one else will step up to the plate. They will take the risk when no one else will step up to the plate. They about that action. Use message for you, Mercury and Aries. Use your energies to make yourself known, because you're the first sign in the zodiac. So you're the baby, and you get that attention. So use your energy to make yourself known. The lesson for Mercury and Aries, this is the Mercury and Aries lesson, is to not think about themselves too much, because it can be a good or a bad thing. And try not to be hard-headed, because Mercury Aries, they like to go on their own and do their things how they want it to be done. So shout out to the Mercury Aries. We are in Mercury right now. We still getting it popping, still learning ourselves. Shout out everybody want to learn themselves, man, because it's a crazy time right now. And understanding yourself and where you come from. We all come from the universe. The best thing you can learn is you on all levels. Shout out to the Mercury Aries, man. You know we still going, we still getting these things popping. It's your bull. Holla, you already know what it is. Peace.
Ha, silly rabbit, you ain't tricking me. Go, don't got time to sleep.
No weapon form with the inner storm. Now one of you niggas is gonna stop me. I'm divinely protected, how I can exist without me. Nothing right is this source consciousness. Myself is the ultimate test. The end is nil to deliver message, no UPS. Once you find Baba D, you know you're in too deep. Frequently raise your frequency, ain't no time. This hard science is transcend your mindset. We the ones with the truth when we say it. Feed out the knowledge, you can keep your bread. Let the dead go and bury the dead. Bearing the crown, life's a game, how well do you play it? I'm the white light, you still stuck on red. Carbonation, my elite self to my demon distress. House niggas can't hand me over to the feds. Gemini Mars got more talk than I'm divinely led. Can't gang bang, we the same thing. I am every version of Allah. Facing myself, damn near to this interface from the start. Everywhere and nowhere at the same time with divine rhymes. I got that corner heat. Downloads coming in and we get